Hey everybody, it's Jen with Two Sister Bees. I'm glad you are here with me today. I'm going to be doing my palm tree binder, which has all of my varied expenses in it, a couple sinking funds, and I added some quarterlies. I switched out my envelopes with the ones that my sister sent me. So these are all new and I absolutely love them. So I'm excited about that. And I had to redo my sheet in the back, and the total is a little different because, as I said, I did add a few envelopes. So the total that I'm going to be stuffing today is $1,122. And let's count this and make sure that I have that exact amount. So let's get started with that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 51, 52. 3, 80, 35, 7. All right, I'm getting better at this, you guys. $1,122 will be what we're doing today. So let's go ahead and get started. And I usually do the savings challenges in one video along with this, but today I'm actually gonna just do this and do the savings challenges tomorrow, because those have changed up a little bit as well. And I've said before, I absolutely love that part about doing this, because you can just add and change things as you go along to find out what works for you, because we all really are on a different path to the financial freedom that we're all looking for. So I'm just going to be doing this today. So husband, he gets 20, and I think I mentioned before I had actually decided to it's just his envelope. I'm not worried about haircuts. Actually, I ended up giving him a haircut myself the other day, and he loved it, and he said to me, we just saved 35 bucks. So I love that he's totally on board. And let's see how much he has in his envelope that he'll probably never touch. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. Good for him. 150. All right, and next we're on to Uhtred, and I've said a million times and I'm gonna up this, and I have not, but it is definitely coming. I haven't even used this envelope for his vet visits because they just exceed it, and I really want to be a little bit more prepared for him. So for now, it's still 50. Let's see what he's up to. 100, 50, 70, 90, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that'll be for Uhtred. These new envelopes have to get used to me, or I have to get used to them. I'm not sure which. So the Airbnb gets 25. So let's see what we're up to on that. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150. And this one, I think about upping it sometimes, but then I'm like, I don't think I really need to, because, I mean, obviously, there's proceeds that come from this, and if they need something, they can just take from that. But we have had some really big things, like pool issues, so maybe this will help with that at some point. So birthdays get 25. This is for the kids. And my husband and I were watching my latest video, which was on yesterday, and we both kind of laughed because we were like, this 25 does not count for Jolene, who is our granddaughter. She basically will get whatever we want to get her, because she is the baby now, and she definitely has our heart. So, but the older kids, this is theirs, and let's see what they're up to. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. They're up to 59. And the next birthday for the kids, let me think for a second. It's actually going to be a while, so this will be pretty full the next time I use it. This is for me, my lashes and nails. And this gets 3 10s and 2 5s. And that way I can kind of make change or give tips or whatever, instead of just having bigger bills. So let's see what we're up to for this. Okay. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. Can go in there. And then thrifting is a new one. I am a thrifter through and through. I love going. You never know what you're going to find. I was actually selling things on Etsy for the last 2 years. I did put a halt on the store, I think back in November. And I did that because we moved out of the RV, which we were living in full time, and we are now in an Airbnb. So I needed to deal with all of the stuff that I had accumulated for the store. And so I just shut it down. I don't think I'm going to necessarily go back to doing that right now, but this is more for my personal use. And I also really like to go to estate sales. Those are really cool. But I'm going to give myself 20 a week, 80, what is that, 80 a month. So that should be plenty to just kind of give me something to do sometimes and doing something that I love. So Christmas is still 45 and they get 2 20s and a 5. So let's see how much Christmas is up to now. Okay. 20, 61, 2, 225. For the Christmas. All right, and next is, this was my Visa card on my last video. I have now changed it to what I'm gonna call the #1 debt. And every year I'm gonna give myself one debt that I just wanna chip away at and really make an effort to get rid of it. So this actually gets $3.46 a week, and ouch, that hurts, but I'll feel a lot better when it's gone. So 3, 40, 5, and 6. And I'm gonna pay, yeah, this is just gonna be paid at the end of the year. I may even do it bi-annually. I may wait 6 months and see where I'm at with it and send a lump sum in 6 months and then 6 months. But I'll see how I feel once I get 6 months worth of cash in here. So let's see where my #1 debt is at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92. Does that make sense? Double checking myself. Yeah, 692. Okay, so that is correct. It's just an odd number, but that's because I divided by 52 weeks and what I owe. So let's move on to RVs. And again, this is just something that I want to pay down as quickly as possible. So they get 190, 350s, and 220s. So 51, 50, 70, 90. So let's see where they are now. And I have a feeling I'm gonna have to switch out money eventually and get some bigger bills in here. It'll just make it easier for me. So let's see what the RVs have. 152, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380. For RVs, and then taxes, I'm going to be giving them 250, so they get 200s and 220s and a 10. And again, this is just to be prepared a little better for taxes. So we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, and let's see what we're up to here. This looks like all 10s. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5. $500 for taxes. And next is the lawn, and this is our lawn in Port St. Lucie, and he gets 33. He gets paid quarterly, and that way I will be ready with his payment, and I don't have to worry about it. Plus, having this actually reminds me to pay him, because I had it in my calendar and somehow it got I don't know, deleted, and I caught it, thank God, in time before he caught me, but I don't want to do that again. So this is actually a reminder for me for him as well. Okay, so let's see where we're at with the lawn. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66 for Freddie. So let's put that in there. And the next one is Ireland. Obviously, it's a new one. Bucket list, always wanted to go my entire life. I almost went once, but instead, you guys are gonna be like, no, you didn't, but I did, I swear. I bought a house instead. I used my first time home buyers. I think it's like 3.5% down. And I did buy that house when I was a single mom. It was just me and my daughter. And I kind of had those two choices, and I feel like I made the smart decision. So that was 10 years ago, maybe more. No, it was about 10 years ago. So I think that it is definitely time for me to go to Ireland. So I want to start putting away $30 a week for that goal. And I just want to see where I'm at next year in the summertime in 2023, see how much I have in my envelope here, and we'll kind of go from there. Maybe it might be possible. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm going to try. So there's Ireland, $30. Medical, another new one, as you can see. This one, my goal is to, in 2023, have the deductible and the out-of-pocket ready to go for the year of 2023, so I don't have to worry about that. Because this past year, I used my trusty Visa card for that, and I don't want to do that again. So I want to be ready. So this one is going to get $48 a week. So there's 20, 30, 40. Okay, so 48. Oh my gosh, you can probably hear my dog snoring. Listen. That's Uhtred. He's sleeping by the door. Okay, well, I'm not gonna wake him up, so sorry guys. I hope it doesn't bother you to hear my dog snoring. Okay, so medical gets 48. I'm like, how long has he been doing that? I just noticed. So 48, 20, 30, 45, 6, 7, 8, 48 in medical. And this one I feel like is another really good one that I've added to my binder. It makes me feel so much better. So here is my binder all done. I'm just loving this more and more each week. I really am. So this is all done. And usually, like I said, I do the savings challenges all in the same video, but I'm gonna wait because I'm changing those up as well. My sister has made these new savings challenges, and I want to do all of them. This one I'm actually already doing. I have a couple done, but this one I have not started. This one I have not started, and this one is my absolute favorite. I think this is the cutest challenge I have ever seen, and she does have envelopes that go with them, and of course I can't find them right now. There are matching that go with those as well. And she sent me this, and this has my 20K for the year savings. She made it to where I can just put my 4 $100 bills into each one, and they will be ready to go at the end of the year. So I'm gonna get this kind of situated for my savings challenges video, and I'm gonna start those with you guys. So look for that one next. And I also was thinking about doing a debt confession video. I have been going round and round with myself about that one for a couple weeks, but I think maybe it's time. I think it would be a good thing for me to do, and it might help some of you out there watching that think you're in such deep debt that you can never get out of, that it is possible, because I am, I would say, at least halfway. I did start last year with really no essential plan. I was just trying to pay things off. It did work, but I could have done a lot better with the way that I'm doing things now. So I do kind of want to do that video for you guys and then show you the differences between the two of having a plan and not having a plan, and how much faster this is going for me now. So I think that would benefit everybody for me to do that video. So I think I might do that. So look for the upcoming videos, and again, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.